Seattle and Phoenix have been the two teams that have played most like themselves. They've done the best job of being who they are. They said when we're good, when we win games, it's when we're being who we are. And that means defensive-minded and tough. And although their offense has been atrocious tonight, they have gotten after it defensively.
Yao Ming on the follow. 74-66. The Rockets' all-time low. Well, that will be surpassed tonight as Patrick is able to hit off the steal, and it's a 6-point game. On 3 occasions, they had scored 66 points.
I need everybody making some noise for your Rockets defense.
All right, 47.3 to go in this fourth quarter. San Antonio with a 74-68 lead. You see timeouts remaining. San Antonio 2 left. Rockets have 1 full timeout. And the foul is called. So Rockets over the foul limit. It is on Mcgrady. That's only his first. San Antonio huddled up, chatting with head coach Greg Popovich, and the officials say, guys, come out to the floor, you got to play.
Well, Popovich was furious. They didn't run the play that he had designed, and then Manu Ginobili with the dangerous cross-court pass that was very nearly intercepted by Houston.
Devin Brown 5 for 5 at the line. He now has 17 points.
85% free throw shooter.
And it looks like Greg Popovich is upset with Manu Ginobili. That's what that discussion was about.
Now, they did not get that play correct out of the timeout, and Popovich obviously upset with Manu.
Here's Mcgrady for 3. 35 seconds to go. They look to foul. And Sora picks up number 6, Jeff Van. Rockets to foul Duncan, despite the fact that he's had the hot hand at the line and has improved his free throw shooting. He'd rather see Duncan at the foul line.
Well, and they could have gotten Parker, too, who's just 68% this year. So, you've got Bruce Bowen on the floor. The one guy they didn't want to foul is Devin Brown.
Brown with 10 points, 10 of his 18 in the fourth quarter, and 6 of 6 at the line here in the fourth quarter. And Greg Popovich sending Manu Ginobili back into the game with 31.9 remaining. Spurs up by 5.
This has been a harrowing scene for the Spurs for many games the last few years. 5-6-point lead, going to the foul line, just trying to hang on to victories. They've been one of the worst foul shooting teams in the NBA the last several years. They're up to 26th this year, which is an improvement, Marv.
And Brown continues to hit at the line. And the Spurs now lead by 7. Rockets looking for a quick shot. Bowen is all over Mcgrady. Foul is picked up. It's a potential 4-point play. Tracy Mcgrady from downtown. And Tim Duncan could not get out of the way. He's called for the foul.
Wow. What a shot by Mcgrady. You'll see the screen by Yao Ming, which forces Duncan to help, and he just draws the contact and somehow gets it to go. Incredible shot by TMAC.
So Mcgrady to the line where he has hit on 3 of 3, looking for point number 27, and looking to complete a 4-point play.
Houston has to deny Devin Brown the ball. He's made 4 in a row now. Spurs will call a timeout to try to set something up, but it's now a 1-possession game. Amazing.
It has been an adventurous finish for the San Antonio Spurs with 49 seconds remaining. This was a 10-point San Antonio lead, 74-64. We're down to 24 seconds, and it's a 3-point game. So within 25 seconds, the Rockets able to get back into this.
And it's amazing because they couldn't score 10 points in a corner most of this game. They were struggling to get anything to go, and all of a sudden, in a panic, they find a way to get something going. Now, the Spurs have one timeout left. They've brought Brent Berry into the game to shoot free throws, and they're going to try to get the ball to Devin Brown, who's 4 for 4 here.
All right, Barry inbounds into the backcourt. Use some time. Parker chasing by Mcgrady. Now Brown. And a foul is finally given. Houston has been over the limit for the last 6 minutes of this fourth quarter. It is on Patrick.
Greg Popovich letting Devin Brown have it because he's saying, you've hit 4 in a row, son. Don't throw the ball to Tim Duncan in this situation. And now, even though Duncan has been on the mark tonight at 10 for 12 from the line, you've got a guy who doesn't feel overly comfortable in this situation.
On the season, 65%, which is a dramatic improvement from last year when he was at 59, and he's receiving the treatment from the crowd. 16 seconds remaining. Spurs now lead by 4.
Great job by Duncan just to settle in and trust his stroke and knock down that shot. Houston with one timeout left. We'll see how they play this.
Galvin returns. Bruce Bowen is back. Duncan 11 of 13 at the line. Clutch free throw shooting. Well, Steve, the Spurs not noted for their efficiency at the free throw line in recent years. Doing it at the line in this fourth quarter. They've hit 14 of 15 thanks to Devin Brown and Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan did an excellent job there. He's not the guy who's accustomed to shooting those shots, but knocked him down. And now, if you're Houston, it's a 2-possession game. You need a 3 and a 2 in some combination. So I would expect Van Gundy to get Mcgrady the ball and for the Spurs and make him go to the rim, get the deuce, and then take your chances at the foul line again.
Reece Gaines in, so it's Yao Ming, Scott Patrick, Tracy Mcgrady up front, Reece Gaines, and Andre Barrett in the backcourt. Barrett will throw in. 16.2 to go in the fourth. Barrett can't find anybody. They have no timeouts remaining. Finally gets it in to Mcgrady. Mcgrady over Bowen for 3. Yes! Yes! Tracy Mcgrady cuts it to a 2-point lead. And timeout taken by San Antonio. And that is close to another potential 4-point play. Bowen was all over Mcgrady. In the last 38 seconds, Houston has scored 14 points. They've outscored the Spurs 14-6, and this a moment ago.
Well, they almost didn't get the ball in, and now you've got the best defender in the game on Mcgrady. How does he hit this? Bowen not wanting to pick up the foul, and Mcgrady amazingly somehow gets it to go. It's a 2-point game.
And a good job by Andre Barrett. They had no timeouts left, close to a 5-second count, but got the ball inbound, so 11.2 to go in this fourth quarter. San Antonio now clinging to a 2-point lead. They've led by as many as 11. Yao Ming on the inbounds, trying to make things difficult for Brent Barry. Gets it in. Dylan Brown lost it. Here comes Mcgrady. No timeouts remaining. Mcgrady for the win. Oh! 1.7 to go. San Antonio with no timeout. Here's Parker, and the Rockets steal a game from the Spurs. Tracy Mcgrady with an incredible performance down the stretch, including a 4-point play. Tracy Mcgrady with 33 points. San Antonio had won 7 straight against Houston, and it's all Mcgrady scoring the last 13 for the Rockets. 13 points in 33 seconds.
And he never had a doubt that he was going to pull up from 3 and go for the win, and why not? Unbelievable. All those people who left, Marv, they're driving home in their cars right now wondering, what were we thinking?
Well, we were wrapping it up for San Antonio.
But we had to stay.
And